If you take a slip and you fail, then that's what you niggas should yell. I'm trying to get to a cell. I'm trying to get to a cell.
Double gold bang. It's like, nah, this is YMF, your mom favorite, the mom stickler, y'all. Did I get that right? But yeah, man, I know you're entertained by the back and forth between me and my brother JerseyNiner. It's getting kind of interesting, man. Now, I seen JerseyNiner did a 2-part blog. Interesting. I watched the whole thing. My brother, yes, he was talking about the old red situation or whatever, or like, you know, the old red part. Then he got another part which goes into other issues, you know what I'm saying, or something that he supposed to have seen being an undercurrent of my blog. I want to be very clear, concise, and very accurate with what I'm saying here, because I don't want nobody taking my words out of context. And either way, you're gonna feel how you feel about what I say, and it is what it is. You know, which I get with me, YMF, your mom favorite, is the absolute truth and the absolute consequence of truth. So it is what it is. Now, I want to make it clear, I never taken anybody's words out of context. That usually happens with me. I pay attention to a T. Now, when somebody claims that they are very good at reading people, pay attention, they usually aren't.
I read people, and when it comes to things that people say, it's not always what they say. Sometimes it's how they say it.
Now, my brother, JerseyNiner, I was going to do a response to part 2 of your blog first, and then a response to part 1 of your blog second. But I feel like part 2 is a more interesting part. And if I start with that, I don't think people will really pay attention to the second part of the video addressing part 1. And plus, it wouldn't make sense anyway, because part 1 has to be talked about first for me to get into part 2. Basically, on part 1, you basically give the background to why I am stating who the fuck is O-Red, what got you into it, and your response, and giving me the history and the resume and accomplishments that you feel are accomplishments that O-Red has done. Now, a lot of the things you done is what you accuse me of doing, which is taking things out of context. I never said that O-Red sucks or he didn't have skills or craft. My whole argument was, who the fuck is he for y'all to be getting so up in arms about me saying I'm not checking for him? Who is he? You act like I'm said, who the fuck is Cassidy? You act like I said, who the fuck is Moot? You act like I said, who the fuck is Lux? You act like I said, who the fuck is any of these guys that keep putting on these damn cards? This dude, and you know what's crazy? You guys, JerseyNiner, I'm gonna include you in these guys now. You guys pick and choose the battles or the moments where these guys look great. Now, I haven't watched this guy's battle besides J Murder. I wasn't impressed with it, but from my viewers and my subscribers, they let me know that the guy got killed so badly that he cried. He fucking cried. And not only that, but the Danny Myers situation, his battle that they had with Danny Myers, he admitted in an interview, a recent interview, you can look it up, JerseyNiner, he says he lost. Then what the fuck is wrong with Old Red? What was wrong with him? Okay, cool. You're saying that his marketing ability is absolute garbage, and his marketing ability does not speak for his skills. I get that, but I never ever had the argument about his skills. Also, I never was saying that you was trying to compare his popularity to anybody else. Honestly, this is not even really a debate. This is just you getting a response from me from getting a response from you. This is all this really is. And honestly, it started out friendly, but I seen like we done with the first part, because I think I addressed mostly of the first part. And like I said, yeah, T-Rex is a punching bag. Cool. You can say he was Rex, he killed him when Rex was Rex, that's fine. And you can say like, oh, I'm wrong about the whole history of Dot Mob, that's fine. I'm not gonna even argue with you on that shit. But like, at the end of the day, when I was listening to Dot Mob, or when I was checking for Dot Mob, I was checking for K-Shine, and I was checking for Murder Mook, not Rex. I never was checking for Rex. Yeah, I know Rex was good. Yeah, I know. Like, I watched some of his battles. I seen some of the battles he did against some Philly niggas and shit like that. But I never really was checking for Rex. I never was. He had some fire shit, whatever like that. But I never really was checking for Rex. I was checking for the other guys, the other members of Dot Mob. And that's what it is. And let's be honest. Who's more popular out of that group? Who people really check for? Who got more profile out that group? K-Shine and Murder Mook. Okay, cool. They broke up. They beef with each other. Cool. But who got more profile? Exactly my point. Now, you brought up Ored's other resume. That don't really matter. Anyway, I just want to go to part 2 of what you were stating, man. You basically said that you're very good at reading people. And you saying that basically I made the blog about you defending Ored because of me having an issue with you and DME Detroit making it up.
Hey, sometimes it's what they don't say. In this case, you let the true motive come out. You let the true motive come out, bro. You let the real issue came out publicly. You said it. The blog was about Ored and whether he's a worthy opponent or a worthy battle rapper, worthy of, you know, the attention and worthy of press and worthy of listening to. That's what the thesis was. That's what it was supposed to be about. Midway through that blog, toward the end actually, the truth came out. DME. You got an issue with DME. You got an issue with DME and myself speaking to each other about things that transpired. You got an issue with that. You commented on, because DME watched one of my videos the other day, and he commented on it. I replied to him. He replied. You know, we replied to each other in the comments of one of my videos or whatever. You went to that comment and you said something about, oh, so y'all cool now, or something like that. And that's when I was like, oh yeah, man, you know, we spoke the issues that we had. We talked about it. We good, man. We good as human beings. Like, we good. So so in that I was saying, yeah, man, because I always say, anytime you see me in a conflict with somebody, if you see me in a conflict with somebody that's just ongoing and it won't stop and it doesn't ever stop, you have to question that other person's character, because I'm always ready, willing, and able to talk issues out as men, whatever the issue is. Unless it goes too far, you kill my mother or something like that, that's different. But any small time issue or anything stupid, yeah, man, I'm definitely willing to get past that, period. That's manhood, my bro.
Okay. All right. I guess this is your attempt at using something else to make your argument look stronger, or to make it seem like you have more principles than me, myself, which is pretty sad, because honestly, when somebody has to go down that route, instead of just keeping it on the topic of like what you're saying you want to keep it on, battle rap, and then try to say like, you know, it shows integrity of what you did with DME Detroit, yet me and you is in the TRBRC, and yet we are fighting the same battles, and yet that guy is actually on the other side and say a lot of dumbass shit, and you haven't even really addressed him on it, but you went personal with him, which is y'all situation. I never told anybody to go personal with anybody. I never told anybody to call anybody out or nothing like that. I don't really do that. Niggas come at me with that energy. You know what I'm saying? But fine, you pieced it up with him. I didn't bash you for that. I didn't bash you for that. I didn't bash you for you and DME Detroit becoming best friends after, you know, apologizing and shit like that. I never criticized you on that. I actually commented on the comments like, yo, it's interesting that you're getting along. You explained it to me. I said, yes, I watched the blog. Fucking DME Detroit. You know, he said what he said to me, like, you know, we pieced it up, blah, blah, blah. That's fine. The only thing I really mentioned in the blog, you said that I went in at the end of the second half or the end of my blog about it. I only mentioned that shit for only a minute. It was only a minute. It's like a 12-minute blog, but that was only touched on for a minute. It was in the midpoint of the blog. The rest of the blog has nothing to do with you and DME Detroit relationship. But it is interesting, though, that that's how you felt. You know what I'm saying? Which is, when you know what they usually say, if somebody feel like that, that usually means, or like they feel like some type of way about what was stated, and they focus on that or whatever like that, it must be some truth to it. And I'm not saying it is, though, because I feel like I had to explain to other people, I feel like you have a lot of integrity. But honestly, bro, it looked kind of weird when you were saying, like, you know, Battle Truth is a bro, these niggas is the bro, and then you try to call my whole demeanor on handling situations because of this VenLab situation that happened.
Still gave it because that's just my character. That's how I'm set up. What did I say to you in the middle of that conflict that you had with VenLab? I said the same thing to you that I said to him. I said the same thing. Y'all should piece this up, man. It's not that serious. And what did I say? Who was wrong and what was he wrong for? I condemned him. I condemned him because of the conversation, because I was there and we were all on the phone together and we were on the same group text messages and all of that when he got out of pocket, when he got out of line. And he did. He got way out of line. What did he say? He was talking about pulling up. He said that he'll hop on the flight and, you know, he'll come to see you and you got to have the same energy. He was talking all of that fly stuff. Yeah, because I done stabbed people in Iraq. I stabbed people overseas and I watched them die. He's talking all of that retarded, stupid stuff that transpired because of a disagreement about battle rap and t-shirts and money and all ridiculous, retarded things. He took it to the point where he was talking about pulling up and stabbing and shooting, all of that garbage. So what did I say? I said he was wrong for that, right? I said you wasn't in the wrong for that. You ain't take it to that level, to that degree. You didn't do that. You didn't take it there off of a verbal disagreement or a difference of ideas or anything. He took it to that degree where he took it to threatening with the physical and all of that type of stuff. He was dead wrong. You wasn't in the wrong. You didn't say that. You didn't say nothing that warranted that. You disagreed with some of the ways he was doing things. He took it to that level because he was emotional. And he allowed his emotions to direct him. And he took it to the point where he started threatening your health and your safety and all of that type of stuff. Didn't I say that that was whack? Didn't I say that he was wrong for that? So that's exactly what I did with DME.
And it was pretty dishonest on what you were saying about how the situation transpired, when all you motherfuckers know the reason why VenLab isn't TRBRC anymore is because he made deals with that cross-dresser. He made deals with the cross-dresser that compromised a lot of what was going on behind the scenes. We had plenty of private talks behind the scenes before I even started saying things publicly. But the reason why I did things publicly is because time is of the essence. Time is of the essence. Time is constantly flowing. Time is disrespectful. Time do not wait for anybody. And that's one thing that I'm very aware of. So let's not try to act like it's about t-shirts. Let's not do that, because that's a weak move.
Our opinion. We on the same squad, bro. That ain't gonna change. I'm never gonna take shots at my team member publicly. I'm never gonna do that.
That's a weak move, especially when, you know, I did the right moves, but not even responding to the bitch anymore. I sat there, I called you, Retro Rob. Some people wanted to sit on the fence and watch it from afar. I already told everybody what my move was going to be. I said, that's fine. Y'all can play it how y'all want to. I'm going to just do what I do best, which is be transparent and be honest and be somebody that has integrity, not somebody that's going to sit on the fence. Because at the end of the day, how the brand or how we look as a group or as a people is, if you have somebody like that representing this, then it's going to look bad on everybody. They're gonna look bad on everybody. So on that aspect of you and anybody else, whenever y'all feel some type of way about what I say and try to say like you got into it with Vin level with t-shirts, it's very dishonest and it can be viewed as despicable, honestly. But I don't really want to focus on all that because at the end of the day, you still my brother. And I fuck with you, man. 100%. I fuck with all y'all 100%. But like this whole thing about the whole old red thing was really only supposed to be like a friendly little addressment. It wasn't really supposed to go into like this more realm where people want to think that me and you are beefing, because that's never going to happen. Me and JerseyNiner is never going to beef. It's nothing like that. It's never going to get down that route. But I would like to see a lot more aggressive action from my brother against niggas like who he say he respect now, DME Detroit, because he said most of the things I said was borderline retarded. He never attacked DME Detroit like that. He said a lot of things in there that I don't really feel like repeating, because you know it can make somebody go down that certain type of route where they can do name calling. But I'm not going to do that, because you know what, at the end of the day, you are older than me by almost 10 years. Retro Rob is older than me. Enlightened Illumination is older than me. I don't do the name calling with you guys. Like, you know, Retro Rob called me a clown before. You call me whatever you call me, or stated whatever my integrity was. But I'm not going to do that, because I don't do that.
When it comes to things that people say, it's not always what they say. Sometimes it's how they say it.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, just like with Angry Fan, when I did my adjustment to Angry Fan, he not TRBRC. But I said, like, when I was watching blogs back in the day, I was watching his stuff. So I always gave him that type of level of respect and stuff. And plus, he's an older fellow. And, but I will address y'all. I will address anybody at the end of the day. And also, don't try to switch to call out on me. I said this exactly, JerseyNiner. I said, whoever wanted to debate me, just call me out, state the parameters, state like the measurements or however you want to do it. And we do it like that. I prefer a challenge. Go with whatever advantage you think you may need. If you want to do an old red battle and break it down, we can do that.
Our opinion. We on the same squad, bro. That ain't gonna change. I'm never gonna take shots at my team member publicly. I'm never gonna do that.
What he's saying is this: he not interested enough or important enough for me to be intrigued by him. There's so many other dudes for me to pay attention to. Now, if somebody want to debate me, if somebody want to get into, like, you know, where we debate or we break down the battle where Old Red is featured on it, then holler at me. I got no problem doing that. I'm welcoming that shit. I want, and y'all feel like that. If y'all feel like that's gonna be a challenge, then cool, do that. Whatever y'all feel like y'all can have an advantage in, do that. I'm still gonna cook you. I wasn't formally calling you out, but you responded. Now, what's interesting too, I'm gonna bring up DME Detroit again, because I think that you felt some type of way about what I said about y'all becoming besties.
You know, that is what it is. If y'all brothers could piece it up, that'd be dope too. But again, you a grown man, he's a grown man. Everybody here is grown. You don't have to do that. That's up to you. But you can't feel a way or be upset that I did it. Something that was outside of battle rap that could have gotten bad. And yeah, it could have gotten bad, yo. It could have gotten bad. Over something stupid. So yeah, now I don't feel bad about that. Chopping it up, piecing it up with him. Yeah, and it was the way you said it, man. You knew what you was doing and you knew how you was doing it. Talking about, yeah, we hugged and kissed and besties and all of that. Come on, bro. You don't got to do that. Yeah, man, me and DME cool as far as I'm concerned.
Now we're gonna break that shit down. But back to my man, my brother JerseyNiner. Now I know you and DME Detroit, y'all pieced it up, man. Y'all hugged it out, man. Y'all besties right now, right? But it was 20 blogs done on me. DME Detroit, he was behind those blogs. He was the orchestrator. He was the puppet master. You know what I'm saying? Right now, you know, he always said that he fuck with you, though. He always did say that. Even when the blogs, when he attacking me and Retro Rob, he always said he fuck with JerseyNiner. He likes you. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, even though y'all made it up and shit, that dude was behind all these blogs. So when I say who the fuck is Old Red, it's more of a it's more of a gimmick at this point. It's like, who the fuck is Old Red? Then After that, because they was using that line of mine and all their blogs. So now it's a gimmick now. I'm going to start. Now that's my shit now. Who the fuck is O-Red? And now I get to say even better now. Who the fuck is O-Red? He just got 30. He called out the TRBRC. The only nigga on our squad to call him out and been chasing him down was Retro Rob. And that's what I was bringing up about too when I was bringing up DMV Detroit. I wasn't saying like you have to attack the nigga or be enemies with him. I just said like he definitely not going to be cool with me or Retro Rob. Like most of his blogs wasn't really to attack you. It was mostly bent on attacking me and Retro Rob. And honestly, I don't even know why the man was even trying to fucking attack me, because I barely said anything about the bitch. But since he wanted to mention my name, that's when I started coming at him. They did a blog on me. They mentioned my name first. Then they mentioned Retro Rob. They said whatever they said about him. And then you look at these other blogs, that's what they do. They mostly focus on me and Retro Rob. Now, I don't know. Maybe they don't want to go against you. Maybe they're scared. Or maybe you have relationships or whatever the case may be. I don't really care. It's not really none of my business. But I never bash you for you and DMV Detroit. So stop that. Stop that. But you called me out. Just let me know how you want to get done, man. Just tell me how you want to get done, man. But I'm calling out the whole BRC, man. And like I said, TRBRC. Anybody want to debate, anybody want to get it, battle rap knowledge or anything, any topic, definitely don't come at me about boxing. Definitely don't come at me about just hip hop. Don't come at me about anything really, because I'm going to be, I do my homework. I does my homework, and I'm just a wealth of knowledge at the end of the day, and I pay attention. But yo, that's my time, man. This is YMF, your mom favorite, the mom stickler. We study working, man. Shout out to the TRBRC, man. We not a cult. We just a strong family.